Hello everyone, and welcome back to 3D Decode. In today's video, we'll dive into API 6117 General Design Requirements, the foundation for centrifugal, axial, and integrally geared compressors. We'll cover rotor dynamics, bearings, materials, seals, and testing, plus a mini quiz at the end. Let's get started. Rotor dynamics. Why important? Compressors run at very high speeds, sometimes above 10,000 RPM. If the rotor hits its critical speed, vibrations shoot up, risking damage. API requirements. A critical speed must be at least 10% away from operating speed. O-rotor unbalance, runout, must be just 25 microns. O-balancing follows ISO G1.0 grade. Shaft and bearing design. Shafts must be rigid to avoid bending under load. Journal bearings, hydrodynamic, are standard in API compressors. Bearings must handle O-radial loads from rotor weight. O-axial thrust from gas pressure. Thrust bearings are usually tilting pad type for high loads. Materials and temperature ratings. Materials must withstand design pressure and design temperature. Temperature range, 29 degrees C to plus 200 degrees C, general service. Casing materials, carbon steel, ASTM A487 GR4C, or stainless steel for corrosive service. Shafts, typically AISI 4140, 4340, or stainless. Sealing systems, brief overview. Purpose, prevent leakage of process gas, plus maintain efficiency. Types in API 617. O-dry gas seals. Most common today, also per API 692. O-labyrinth seals, for balance, pistons, interstage. Seal requirements, O must withstand full pressure. Differential, O easy access for maintenance without full disassembly. Inspection and testing API 617 requires hydrostatic test at 1.5x, design pressure. Performance test per ASME PTC 10, mechanical running test, minimum 4 hours at rated speed. Key API 6117 General Rules. Summary, slide area requirement, critical speed. Avoid, plus 10% of operating speed. Rotor runout, TAL 25 microns balancing, ISO G1.0. Hydro test 1.5x, design pressure bearings, hydrodynamic journal, plus tilting pad, thrust, seals, dry gas, or labyrinth materials, must suit pressure, temperature, corrosion. Mini quiz 1. Why must the rotor's critical speed be away from operating speed? 2. What's the max rotor runout per API 617? 3. Name one thrust bearing type used in API compressors. 4. At what pressure is the hydro test performed versus design pressure? You can share on LinkedIn or in comments. Interview prep questions. 1. What does critical speed mean in rotating machinery? 2. Difference between dry gas and labyrinth seals. 3. Function of thrust bearings. 4. Why hydro test at 1.5x pressure? 5. Consequences. If rotor runout, API limits. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe and share with your colleagues.